Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get back to a normal routine of having whole food plant-based recipes every Sunday and Wednesday. I just want to take a moment and thank you guys all for everyone that said a prayer, sent a good thought my way. I did take a break for 2 months, and most of you guys probably already know, but my mom did pass away at the end of June. So I just really wanted to thank you guys all for being so supportive and all of the amazing, some of you guys sent me cards, anyone that sent me a message, I really am so thankful. We are going to dive into today's recipe. We are making popsicles, and these are going to be fruit popsicles. I love this combination. We're making raspberry and peach, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. It's really simple. So I have 3 cups of pretty much frozen fruit that I let de-thawed. So it's 3 cups of frozen peaches and 3 cups of frozen raspberries that I just let kind of sit out for a little bit while I got everything else set up. I did take about a handful of each and cut them up into small pieces and put that on a separate plate. So it's really simple, and you can do this with any fruit you want. We're going to do kind of like a layered raspberry and peach popsicle today, but you could do, you know, berries, blueberries. You could do all the different kinds of fruit. I love the different combinations. I just really love peach and raspberry, so that's why we're doing this today. Before we start, you do need a popsicle mold. I found this silicone popsicle mold on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description box below to the one I got. It has worked out very well. I've used it a few times since I bought it just to make sure it worked well, to recommend to you guys. It comes with a little lid, and it does come with some popsicle sticks in the kit. So if you get this, you're all set to do today's recipe. To start, I like to put a couple pieces of fruit inside just the bottom of it before we even start. So I'm going to take a couple raspberries, probably like 2 raspberries per popsicle. And I like putting chunks of fruit in it because it's really fun when you take it out and you can see the pieces of fruit. Also when you bite into it, since this is going to be kind of pureed, it just gives it a nice texture to it, and it's really adorable. So I put 2 raspberries in each spot. I'm going to put 1 chunk of the peach too, and then we're going to get blended. This is a really simple recipe. It takes minutes to do, and it'll need about 3 to 4 hours to set up once we have them filled, but you can make them overnight, you can make them in the morning. Such a great summer treat for your kids, or for a party, or for yourself, and I am looking forward to this. So again, just put some pieces of chunked fruit that you cut up, and we're set. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make 2 different purees. I'm going to make one, because we want this to be layered, I don't want to just mix everything in together. I'm going to do the raspberry first. In a food processor, you're just going to let your lightly thawed fruit out, and you can use fresh fruit for this too, depending on what's more cost efficient for you. Go ahead and put the remainder of your raspberries in here, and like I said, that was 3 cups total, but I did take some out for us to add some chunks of fruit throughout. So I'm going to blend this, and I'm going to pour it right back into the main bowl. Once your fruit is pureed, you got both of them, you can start kind of layering the different fruits in your popsicle molds. So I'm going to do peach at the very bottom on this row, and I'm just going to tap it just in between the layers just to make sure it really settles. I find that helps. Alright, so that part's done for the back. Alright, now I'm going to put some raspberry into my mold. And you can make as many layers as you want. You can add a little bit and make them a lot. I think 3 layers is pretty good. So that way, and you can do more raspberries, more peach. I'm gonna kind of do the opposite on each side. So that raspberry layer looks good. This is a lot of fun. You can get your kids to help. You can make different designs. I love making summer popsicles, and it's all fruit. You get all of the fiber. Such a nice way to eat your fruit in the summer because it's really hot here in Pittsburgh. Alright, now I'm going to do the raspberry on the bottom, the very bottom on this side, so that it'll be different with each side of the popsicles. And like I said, this one holds around 10 popsicles, so it's a pretty good mold. You get a lot. And this is really just to make everything look pretty. If you don't have a lot of patience with this and just want it to taste, you know, and you can of course always just do one flavor. You can do 2 flavors. You can do different fruits if you don't like these 2. There are so many different options. I also have a really good kind of like chocolate fudgicle recipe I can share with you guys. So if you want that, let me know in the comments below. But I love how fun this is. And even halfway through, if you want, you can even add some more fruit. So we have some of this fruit still left over, so if you want to add a couple more pieces. It's always fun to get a nice real piece of chunk of fruit. Pretty good. Alright, now we're going to add our last layer of the peach. These ones in the back. My popsicles now are ready to go into the freezer, so I just stuck the lid on top. I have one side that's raspberry on top, one side that's peach. Stick your lid on top, and then you can stick your popsicle sticks in the little hole. I like to not go all the way down because it leaves the stick to be really short. So you can do whatever you'd like though for that, but just a little tip. And then these will be ready in anywhere from 3 to 4 hours once they've set. Just make sure you have room in your freezer that there's a space for them. But the raspberry, they both smell like so amazing right now. You guys are gonna love making these. I can smell the raspberry so much. Okay, I will see you guys in 3 to 4 hours and show you how our popsicles turned out. I hope you guys are liking this recipe video. It's super easy and quick and simple that I know you guys are going to impress your family and friends when you said, hey, I made these homemade. So let me go stick these in the freezer and I'll see you guys very soon once they're done. So while these guys were freezing, I decided to reorganize my kitchen. So everything's kind of a mess in here, but I have you guys set up in a different spot. Popsicles turned out great. I love doing just peach and raspberry layered. They are very pretty. I've already been snacking on one, but I wanted to let you guys know a couple announcements before I let you go. First announcement is that I'm going to start doing a live video the first Tuesday of every month, so that is coming up in just a couple of days. I'll be on YouTube at 5 p.m. Eastern this upcoming Tuesday. If you miss it, you can always catch the replay, or if we want to move the time to a different time besides 5 p.m. Eastern for the next one, you can let me know. Second announcement is that I will be at Pittsburgh's Veg Fest. It's on August 10th coming up. I'll also have a link to that event down below. If you see me or my husband, make sure you say hello. I'd love to meet you. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go enjoy this popsicle while I take a break from cleaning my kitchen. And I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. If you make it, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys very soon in the next one. But I will see you guys super soon. See you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye. It's so good with that fresh fruit in there. It's a part of peach right there. Love it. Bye.